That's all it took after takeoff for a huge Boeing 787 with 242 people on board to suddenly lose both engines. We're talking maybe 650 feet off the ground.
Yeah.
It's almost unbelievable, that speed, that catastrophe. Today, we're really getting into the Air India Flight 171 incident. What we want to do is untangle what went wrong, look at the immediate terrible aftermath, and dissect these initial findings that have left, well, some huge questions.
Yeah.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating, or maybe striking here, is how the early investigation pointed to something so specific, almost like a surgical finding, but it left the biggest why just hanging there unanswered. It really shifted everything, didn't it? Made it less about just a mechanical fault and more about, well, what could possibly cause such a precise, simultaneous action in the cockpit? So in this deep dive, we'll try to connect those dots for you, show why this particular crash really needs a closer look.
Absolutely. And that how it happened, it starts with the flight itself. Can you maybe set the scene for us? What were the basic details?
Sure. So this was Air India Flight AI-171. It was a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, registration VTANB. It took off from Ahmedabad in India on June 12, 2025, heading for London Gatwick. On board, you had 230 passengers and a crew of 12. But the really chilling part is how fast it all went wrong. Just 32 seconds after lifting off, about 650 feet up, boom, total loss of power, both engines.
Both engines at the same time.
Pretty much simultaneously, yes.
Okay.
The cause they quickly identified was fuel starvation. Basically, the fuel supply to both engines was cut off, abruptly, completely.
32 seconds. I mean, you're barely even settled in your seat.
Yeah.
And they sent a mayday call.
Yes, a mayday call went out just moments before they lost communication. It really underlines how sudden, how catastrophic this event was.
And then it didn't just crash somewhere remote. The impact.
No, exactly. It came down in a densely populated area, a medical college hostel, actually, in the Megani Nagar residential area. And that's less than 2 kilometers from the runway itself. So the impact on the ground was immediate and, well, devastating, too.
The human cost. It's just staggering. Can you walk us through those numbers on the plane and on the ground?
It's grim. On board the aircraft, 241 people lost their life. That's everyone except one person, all 12 crew members included.
Everyone except one. That's almost unbelievable in itself. The sole survivor, Vishwas Kumar Ramesh, a British Indian man. The sources say he had minor physical injuries, which is incredible. But the emotional toll, survivor's guilt, losing his brother on the same flight.
It's an unimaginable weight to bear, being the only one. And having lost family, it's just a stark reminder, like behind all the technical data, the flight recorders, these are profound human tragedies every time.
And the tragedy extended beyond the plane itself?
Yes. On the ground, the crash destroyed 5 buildings at that BJ Medical College hostel. 19 people in Lhasa were killed and another 67 were injured.